Hey guys, PMR here, Primos Movie Review. We are the new spot for all movie entertainment and discussion. I'm Daniel, this is Amanda, and this is Nando. Today we're going to be talking about The Joker, the new teaser trailer released by Warner Brothers Entertainment and the newest spectacle of the DC Universe. So, going forth with The Joker, I'm going to start off by saying I love this trailer. I love everything it resembles. I love the feel. I love the character, the way Joaquin is portrayed as Arthur Fleck, the new Joker or the Joker origin. I love this trailer and I'm super excited to see it.
In short, I'll just say on record, I just don't care. I will wait for this one to come online, probably. I don't know. Just Jokered out at this point. I mean, in the last 10 years, there's been 4 or 5 different versions.
There really
of the
hasn't.
Joker.
Okay, there really hasn't. You say 4 or 5, there's been Heath Ledger, Jared Leto, and Gotham TV series. That's it.
Yeah, and
That's
this is the
3.
4th. Okay, fine. So this is the 4th. And I'm just like, okay,
But this
what's
is a
different?
Joker
This is the
origin
Joker.
story. This is not only just a Joker origin story, but you're talking about probably the most iconic villain of all time. To give me one villain that's more iconic than the Joker.
Darth Vader.
He's got you on that one.
I highly doubt it because Darth Vader in Star Wars doesn't transcend just film. Batman does. Batman is comics, so you're not only talking about
Star Wars comics.
there is, but it came after the
Star Wars
film.
books.
It wasn't the other way around. It wasn't the other way around. And you're talking about Batman, which is a much larger scale on the global phenomenon.
Star Wars?
Yes,
No,
absolutely.
Disagree.
I disagree with that. I
Absolutely.
think you're just such a fan, and that's how you feel.
I might be a fanboy, but there,
Look
to
at my
me,
Batman koozie. Oh, it's not.
I disagree in the fact that Joker not only is the most iconic character of all time, but he's also one of the most unknown because his origin really hasn't been portrayed in film at all.
That's fair. That
Top
is
10
fair.
villain for sure, but the 4th different one
Yeah,
in the last
see,
10 years,
The answer to your
done.
question, the bigger villain is Heath Ledger villain. Heath Ledger Joker. Like, to his point, does Joaquin look like he's going to do a great job? Absolutely. I love Joaquin Phoenix, first of all. But I'm underwhelmed because at the end of the day, nothing will ever be as good as Heath. Nothing.
You don't know
You're
that yet. You don't know that yet, and everyone's...
Well, you know why I think that though? To his point, because there's been 2 Jokers since then.
True, but
And they both failed.
what was the reaction from everybody when Heath Ledger was cast?
I was
The
just
same
like,
thing you're saying.
I was
Even
pro
me,
Heath
the
whole time.
Batman fanboy was saying, "What the fuck is going on?" Heath Ledger, the guy from 10 Things I Hate About You. Are
Yeah.
you shitting me? No,
Heath Ledger was the bomb in fantasy.
Absolutely.
I think
Absolutely
they're
not.
just doing overkill
Nobody
with
was
it.
about. There was petitions going on for Heath, and then what happened? He delved himself into the character. He was the Joker. He became the Joker, and gave us arguably one of the best performances, comic book performances of all time.
But to Amanda's point, okay, Heath Ledger came 19 years after Nicholson. 19 years.
It's too soon.
Okay. And Nicholson is still great for sure. I put Heath a little bit above him, but whatever.
Okay.
But he was right for a new Joker and did it and blew it out of the water.
Right.
This is
And then we have the
Jared
third.
Leto, the TV show, and then now
Okay,
Joaquin
so if your
in a shorter amount of time, it's like,
Yeah.
If your argument is the DCU sucks at creating one single universe, I agree. It's fucking hot
Yes.
garbage.
Crap. 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 Ah. Now that's good work. The skulls, the bodies, you give it all such a glow. I don't know if it's art, but I like it.
It's
Exactly.
hot
So
garbage,
it
and
makes
they
you
suck.
not excited.
DC Universe sucks. Their writers need to fucking all be fired, and then hire a new set of writers that come up with one single universe that's cohesive and that can be branded and expanded upon. Got it, but that's not going to change the fact that the way of this particular film and how it's grounded in reality, which is what made Chris Nolan's series one of the most successful series of all time, and probably the best comic book film that's ever been portrayed on screen with The Dark Knight. That same aspect is going to be prevalent and shown here in The Joker. It's not Marvel Universe where it's, the comic book world and that feel. It is the real world and how the tragedy of one specific man and his mental illness and how it pretty much envelops and overtakes him. That's what this is. It's an in-depth character
It
study.
looks
And that's
like
exactly-
Taxi Driver 2.
Nope.
Scorsese.
That's not-
Taxi Driver 2.
That's not what I got out of it, and it's certainly not what I'm assuming based off what I've read. Most of the actors who are in the film wanted to be a part of the film because of the screenplay that they read, because of what it is.
I think it's gonna be a good movie if you just base. Let's just say it's not a Joker origin story. Let's just say the film is the film, and this is a bad guy coming to the way he's going to be a bad guy. Is the teaser like exciting and powerful in what you see of, holy shit, this guy's going to turn into something, I'm excited to see it? Yes. But am I underwhelmed with the fact that just another Joker?
But that's my point.
That's what they did. That's what I get out of the teaser.
You're hitting my point on the head. My point is, it's going to be a good movie first.
It is,
not
but
a
the teaser.
That's what made The Dark Knight so successful.
But what does the teaser do? Right, the teaser creates excitement around the character and around the movie. I acknowledge that it's going to be a good movie because Joaquin's going to be awesome, and I do believe that. And I think because it's just going to be a powerful movie in the sense around the impacts of mental health issues, bullying, and all those things. But the excitement around, fuck yeah, another Joker movie? No,
Right.
it's not that. I don't have
Doesn't
that.
have the wow factor for me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay,
Probably,
another
okay,
Joker.
would you say that it's that way because you really didn't even see the Joker? You've seen Joaquin and what he's looked like in the images that have been released, but you haven't seen him as the Joker, laughing,
Right, because
talking.
the trailer was him like running away and then he's asking.
But you're not going to
Running
show
away,
that in
yeah.
the trailer. I mean, they're not going to show
Or like Jersey Shore's like, you can run, you can stay, you can get your ass beat, you can run, you get your ass beat, you
That
can
was
stay, you
like,
get your ass
okay,
beat.
what do you want to do today?
That's
You want to
what
run?
fucking-
Get your ass beat. Run, get your
That's,
ass
All right, I got
that's the teaser.
But it's a
Get his ass
teaser.
beat, or you can run.
It's a teaser.
That's
I get it, but
It's a teaser.
and it
But
looks
that's what we're
all right.
discussing is how did the teaser leave you? The teaser left me saying, probably gonna be a good movie, Joaquin's gonna be awesome, but I'm not excited about another Joker movie. I'm just
Not
not.
yet. Could I get there? Sure. Will I watch it? Yeah.
Like,
Will I
if
pay
another
for it?
trailer
I
comes
will.
out, like, I might get more excited when another trailer comes out, and to your point, shows him being the Joker and not a little bitch, or running away, or just laughing, like, until those more trailers come out, at this point in time, I'm just, about it.
And what is the plot of this? Have they released any synopsis of what
Is
it
the origin of Arthur Flex, who is the character that is to become the
Okay,
Joker.
what is the conflict? Is this man just gonna go nuts and then at the end he kills a bunch of people and then that's it? Like,
But that's what makes the story beautiful, that it's grounded in reality and based off the screenplay and everything that's been read and published online. It is described as a tragedy, an in-depth character study of how one person who has been dealt a shit, hand for cards in life, and everything that goes wrong with his life, with his family, and his love interest.
into a movie without any protagonists. Joker is a bad guy. Like I said, top 10 villain. There should be nothing good about this man.
There isn't.
So what
This guy
are they
has been
gonna
described in the few snippets
Yeah, but
that's
what
been
we're
released
seeing
online.
is that he was good and he got his ass beat. and he
But
turned
we don't
into
know
the
that.
Joker.
We don't know that
But
yet.
that's what the teaser's showing
I'm
off.
saying, who are the good guys gonna be? The cops, I guess. There's no Batman in this.
No, there's not. But there is Thomas Wayne. There is the cops. There is the good people of Gotham City, and there is the good people that are probably in his life that either lead him astray or that have whatever impact they have on his life.
Okay, but he's gonna. At the end of the movie, he will most likely still be a very evil person. So
Yeah, he's
as the main
he's
character
gonna
of
be
the
the
movie,
Joker.
so it's Taxi Driver 2, where he was just straight up nuts. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Potentially, yes. But the movie has been given not only an R, but a hard R, which is the highest form of rated R by the MPAA.
So
that
he's
gives
gonna
me-
fuck some motherfuckers up, is what he's gonna do.
Yes, exactly. That gives me good,
Or he's gonna get fucked up.
good.
Or he's
sure.
gonna slice his fucking mouth like, like,
It gives me
all
good
that.
reason to believe that this is probably the first time since Chris Nolan left, the comic book industry, that Warner Brothers is using the material first to create a good and accurate movie based off the source material. Because Joker, when you think of Joker, how it's been portrayed in film, and who the character is and what he does in the comics, he's obviously a rated R character. He shouldn't be in a PG-13 movie if you want to display the character right. And for them to go R and go against, hey, we're not making a movie for kids, we're making a true movie to the source material, that gives me
That's
a
fine, I can agree with
breath
that.
of fresh air. Coming off of Shazam with a breath of fresh air, even though that was meant for kids, this being a breath of fresh air based off the trailer, being marketed for adults with a rated R, gives me good hope.
Yeah, but again, that's my point. Do I think it's going to be a good movie based on those things? Yes. But am I excited for the idea of the fact that this is another Joker thing? No. I think it's going to be a good movie. It's going to be powerful, and it's going to be R. It's going to be real and raw. But I don't think that the teaser allowed the fans to be like, yeah, so another Joker. I'm excited to see this because they've overkilled the Joker since Heath and too many Jokers in one.
So maybe it excited the fans who have a deep appreciation and love of the character for the more so guys who are just aware of the universe, not so much because you're saying the market has been oversaturated with the Letos and the Monahans of the Gotham TV series world.
Yep.
Okay, I can buy
Everybody
that.
impersonating Heath left and right.
Yeah.
I got that.
Literally.
I got that.
And I do think this is going to be the closest. I think Joaquin is going to do a good job, but I do think this is going to be the closest to how Heath portrayed it. Because Jared Leto was a fucking pimp. He was an angry pimp.
I don't even want to. That Suicide Squad doesn't even register as being released and made in my book. That's
Well,
fine.
And I think,
that
Jack
is gone.
Nicholson.
Never
Jack
forget.
Nicholson was a good version that Heath took and made it into his own. I think Joaquin is going to be probably a balance between the two. But to the Gotham City guy and Jared Leto, like just pure garbage in my opinion. I don't like it. But that's the result now. How I'm feeling about it now is the result of that oversaturation of this character. There's never been a consistency around the character, so why would I be excited about him?
Because you have, in my opinion, an equation for success. You have a brilliant actor who's in the lead role, who has a deep fondness for the character, and you have a Martin Scorsese produced film. I mean, what else do you need? You got Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro is a supporting actor.
I hear you. I think it's gonna be a good movie,
We've
but
seen pieces
I also
come together, and then the execution is crap.
I agree. Suicide Squad appeared to have what a good
Suicide Squad
equation.
was
It was
gonna be
hyped
so
up
good,
trailer movie
And
era, and then it was
lost.
the worst.
I gotcha, but I'm still all in good hopes for this film. It leaves, to me, a wanting more feel after seeing the teaser. I want more, and not only do I want more, I can't wait for more.
And they've already cleared up the fact that this isn't obviously the same timeline in which Heath's Joker was in, right?
No, it's a different universe.
No, so the
Different-
movie takes place in the 80s.
Exactly. So fast forward in Heath's movie, he would have been fucking 50 or
Yeah,
45, whatever. So this is a completely different timeline, correct?
It's just its own origin story of the Joker
Yeah,
character.
but is it in the DCU or not?
It's in its separate universe, and that's what
See,
DC.
and that's what makes
This is
it
what
not
DC
fair.
gets wrong.
That's
That's
what
what
I
DC.
mean.
I agree. DC fucking sucks. They suck. I got it. But the characters, in my opinion, are way more developed from their source material, the comics. Batman, Joker, some of the most
Yeah, but at
developed
the end of the
characters
day,
that
if
can
they
be
can't put
portrayed
it
on
on
screen.
but if they can't do it, then what's the point? At the end of the day, perception is reality, right? It doesn't matter what they used to do in the past with the comics and how the great foundation that they have. What they put on the screen is what's going to come of this, right? And right now, DC sucks. They don't know how to do characters the right way. They don't know how to shoot movies the right way. Everything sucks. And what is the result? Is somebody who is an actual fan not excited about a Joker movie because they've overdone it.
Got it.
That's where I stand.
Because of the oversaturation of the market, I'll give you that point. But
And the lack of continuity of DC in general. Okay, there's a reason why Marvel's so damn successful is because when you think Thor, it's Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth, the last 10 years. You think Tony Stark, it's Robert Downey Jr. When you think Joker, well now it's like, well, which one? Okay, which one am I supposed to care
In
about?
which universe? In which
Yeah,
timeline?
okay, does this one count here? Does
You
one not? I
know?
don't know. Like, the Marvel is one character,
Superman.
one
Superman
actor,
has had 3 Superman.
one
or 2.
presence. Yeah, and that's what you think of, and that's what leads you to caring about that character is the ongoing relationship you have with them, through movie to movie. Whereas Joker's like, okay, well, this is a new Joker, so why? Why do I give?
And the one thing I will give him is Wonder Woman, because I love Wonder Woman. That Wonder Woman, the first one, they did such a good job. They're going to be able to use Gal Gadot for the rest of all Wonder Woman. She can be an actual consistency in this universe, while the other ones, they did such a shitty job, they keep having to reboot. And that's the issue with DC.
DC's hot garbage. That's all I
I'm
got.
so excited for this movie. So.
I'm still excited for this movie because
you
Joaquin
suck.
looks like it's gonna be,
Yeah, whatever.
I'll check it
Oscar
out.
nominated.
Eventually.
I'm calling it right now.
No, I'll see it in
Joaquin
the theaters.
will be Oscar nominated.
I don't doubt that. Again,
I don't know.
I
Would
think
Heath
it's
have been
gonna be a great
nominated if he
movie.
didn't pass away?
maybe,
Arguable.
maybe
I
not.
don't know.
I don't know.
But was his performance worthy?
I think
Absolutely, but
Yeah.
would he have gotten it? I don't know because there's a lot of political bullshit in
Sure.
the nominations. He was giving it to because he died. I think he was worthy of winning the whole thing, but I don't know if he would have been nominated if he didn't pass away. Would they have gone to giving it to a superhero movie?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Again, I think it's gonna be a good movie. Just not.
But the point is, Heath was able to bring that character, which is the same character, to life in a comic book movie, and an Oscar went to a comic book character. And to me, that only happens in a character such as the Joker. Not going to happen in the Marvel Universe, in my opinion.
Yeah, and not gonna happen again. You're not gonna strike gold twice, which is what they're doing. They're
We'll
oversaturating the
We'll
Joker.
see. And if I'm
And if this
as a
one
betting
fails in
man,
3 years, we'll get a new one.
Yeah.
Sure.
We're gonna
And
get the
they're
Zac
gonna-
Efron
And
Joker.
this one's gonna be the in the 50s
No,
origin
yeah,
story.
yeah, I'll tell you.
And then the next one when that fails, because Zach sucks. And the next one when that
I know.
fails, it's gonna be in the future. It's gonna be 2030.
It's always
All right.
Joker.
Moving on. So next trailer and in the film, what would you want to see in the Joker?
I actually want to see his rawness and see him being the piece of shit evil man that he is. That's what I want to see.
I just want a reason to care again about this. It's got to be its own and make me care. How? I don't know. It can't be too much of the same old Heath replicas. So I do like the new stuff. I'm just not sold that I really care yet.
Got it. For me, I want to see in the next trailer more of the Joker. Joaquin being the Joker himself. I get it, they're not trying to, reveal all the eggs that's in the basket off the bat. But in the movie, I just want to see some sort of tie to and nod to the entire Batman universe, since it's so well elaborated in itself. It's its own little intricate family within the DCU. Some sort of nod to that would be,
Yeah,
something
but
heavenly to the family.
I also want to see though something's got to push something really bad has to happen to push somebody who has a mental illness, but an innocent kind of mental illness, to an evil, want to fucking murder, and like him just getting bullied on a subway train and just getting beat up, I don't think is enough. I think I need to see some horrible shit happen to make this guy go towards the true rated R that he's about to be.
And I agree. And with it being rated R, it
I
probably
saw
gives
the
you
trailer.
good reason to believe that's probably going to be there
Yeah.
because of the rating.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
But
Tell us what you guys think, and don't forget to subscribe down below.
There they go. Rosie.
The new YouTube spot for movie reviews.
Movie reviews and discussions. More than reviews.
Yeah, movie reviews and discussion.
Even though it's in the name, reviews.
movie discussion.
I don't know.
Maybe you should wave when I say your name in the first one.
No.
Why?
If you're saying I'm Daniel, it's you, right? They're not gonna say I'm Amanda.
No.
You just say
Amanda? All I'm saying is you to be casual. You give a nod
Okay,
to
that's
the
fine.
No, I'm just looking.
That's what I'm gonna do actually.
Alright, let's do one person.
And we are the Backstreet Boys. We are insane.